Happy Friday, everyone. So we're using this one called Imaritas. I followed the links through the whole thing and ended up on her Flickr images page from uh, from Dermy New CZT. Anyway, she gave us permission to click through to her Flickr page so that we could zoom without having to take a screenshot, which was awesome. Step one, and you got to follow the arrows because these arrows go even wackier than other people's. But step one here is a rice-like shape. Step two, inside that shape, we do a line and a lumpy bump. So we want to make sure this shape is plenty big because we need to draw inside of it. Then step three is these shapes. I don't like that there's no red step out, so it makes it hard to follow. Then step four, it looks like we follow this lumpy bump here on the outside. And then step five, what has she added? Step five, she's added this bit here. And then step six, she just continues those petals outward until you're finished. And I think this would lend itself to having four of these in a more mandala-like thing. She did not show any really artwork using it. She was inspired by Japanese pottery, which makes sense. Let's get ourselves a piece of paper, a big one, a square one. Oy, reach, Dawn. I feel like there's two there. Is there really only one there? That is a very fat piece of board. Okay, we're going to go on green because that's what came out. Turn on my light. Zoom out because this is a big one so you can see. And put this over here so I can see the step outs. I think I'm going to give myself, find the center of this. Like that. And I think I'm going to give myself let's say they go this way. Let's make a little circle there in the middle so that we're kind of evenly spaced around that circle, maybe this size. Does that seem about right? Seems about right. Let's line those up on line these little arrows up on my line and just draw a little circle there. And then we can do the rice-like shape starting here, coming upward, and then building out from that. Something like that. Let's figure out where that, how far down is that? How far down is that? Where's my numbers? Where's my numbers at a starting spot? 1.25. 1.25. 1.25. And 1.25. Approximately. I'm not going to be overly strict about it, but that way I have these about the same size. we're going to start with that shape. That's close enough. Pen. I'm going to draw with a number 5. I think today would be a good number. That. Then step 2, where you put a something like that. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Yeah, okay. Making sure I'm the queen of being out of frame. So okay. That's good. And then it shows 2 lines down, making 3 separations. And it goes to here. Like that. Something like this. Something like this. You're a little far away. Let me get you a little bit closer, but I don't want to get out of frame. So then there is the rest of this, which comes further out and down like that. Further out and down like that. Something like this. Something like that. And then there is this. And then you just keep going. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4 more. Something like that is the final product. I need to connect those somehow. So we're going to add that so that they connect. And I feel like I could do another. Oh. Okay. I want a dark behind. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a circle from the middle. Where's my middle? Where's my middle? Right there. And I'm going to draw a circle about here, I think. There. I keep taking my pencil out. Come on. Okay. I'm going to fill all that in. Are they symmetrical? Nope. They're not, because clearly I have more room on one side than another. But that's okay. My husband just texted me, said there's a package by the front door. How exciting. Hopefully it's my package. That would be weird though, because it's a holiday weekend and a Sunday. So it must not be my package, because my package is through the post office. They don't work on holidays, and they don't work on Sundays. So it must be an Amazon or some other thing. I think he did order some stuff yesterday, so that's probably not my package. Okay, let's fill that in with a brush tip because that's easiest. go. I almost feel like this is too small. It needs to be bigger. Okay, so bigger it is. Let's be a little more big. We're going to embiggen. Let's go all the way to the last one then. Yeah. We're going to do that. We're going to go all the way out to there. Okay. I've decided that that's not vacuum. That must be an electric leaf blower. Because they blew and then they mowed and now they're blowing again. Just sounds a lot like a vacuum. At least it's not as loud as a gas leaf blower. Gas leaf blower, I for sure would have had to close my windows. Those are horribly loud. Oh, that's better. That's better. Okay, now it's time to erase all of these guidelines. And then do some shading, some highlighting. This was a fun pattern to do. What was it called? Imaritas. Imaritas, I think is how it's pronounced, because she was inspired by the Imari pottery, so that makes sense. Imaritas. All right, a little bit of shading. We're going to shade these spots here. These little overlap bits. And then down here. Down there. And these little spots. Am I still in frame? Yes. Good. I feel like that GeoGuessr guy. Do you guys watch him? I don't remember what it's called. Just GeoGuessr guy, I guess. GeoGuessr wizard or something. Anyway, he's always checking to see if he's recording. He's like halfway through a thing and, am I recording? Yeah. I suspect that there are a lot of GeoGuessr games that he plays that he goes, am I recording? Oh, no, I'm not recording. Okay, nobody saw this one. Ooh, it's starting to get hot. This may be my last one for the day. Just trying to get out here early before it got too hot. It's 11:15 and the sun is coming out, and now it's approaching 80 outside, which means it's hotter than that in here, because it's always hotter in here than it is outside unless I have my air conditioning on. Yes, we did put insulation in this little building, but it's a little building and it has not the best of ventilation. We have windows on one side but not the other, so I don't get a airflow through the building. That was a mistake. My husband is going to put in a small ventilating fan on the other side opposite my windows so that I can have a cross breeze. Cross breeze makes all the difference in the world, I think. Kind of looks like the inside of an artichoke. At least it does to me. Do you guys see the inside of an artichoke? I see the inside of an artichoke. Okay. I am being very sloppy with my white pencil lately. Getting it all over the place where I don't need it to go. Let me just give it a little pencil sharpen. I feel like I want a different color green on here. Maybe in the middle. Oh, look what I've got in my colored pencils. Okay, and where's my greens? Let's do this one. Maybe in here as well. maybe up here. Like that. Now I think I need a darker. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. It's a cadmium green. Just a little. Just a little. That's working. It's doing what I want. I need a little bit of contrast. You need your values, your darks, your lights, your midtones. I had darks. I had really lights. No, I had midtones and lights, and my darks were kind of lacking. So we're just going to add a little bit of darks. Just a little bit. Oh, look at that. That's so much better. So much better. Okay. What was this called? Imaritas. Imaritas. All right. There we go. Last one for the first week of Inktober. That looks pretty. I like it. All right, you guys have a great day. I will see you on the next video, which will be, see, the nice thing about Inktober is I can tell you what I'm going to do next week. Next week I'm going to do, it looks like it says ballerine, ballerine, I'm not sure. Dark Busters and Acanthus. I think I've done Dark Busters and Acanthus before, but this ballerina one I've not heard of. So that'll be fun. We'll explore something new together. I will see you guys on whatever the next video is. I'll see you Monday, and you guys have a great weekend. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place, one person at a time, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.